Hey, I'm Lindsay. Welcome to another episode of Come Thrifting with Me. If you are new here, welcome. The Rural Legend is your home base for all things thrifting, secondhand, upcycling, and easy DIYs, and I am so excited that you are here with us today. I hit up 5 thrift stores today, and while I will show you so many items filled with potential, I actually only brought home 4 things. So I went to more stores than items I brought home. And that is okay. It is very normal for me to go to 5 thrift stores and find nothing. So the fact that I found 4 things, which are so good and I cannot wait to show you, that's kind of miraculous. One of my most important tips that you need to know for thrifting is you need to go often and you need to go to all of the places. Check them all out because you never know what you're going to find. And that is exactly what happened today at a store that I haven't been to in months because I wasn't finding anything. And then today, I found the perfect item. This is why we go all the time and go to all the places. Are you ready to go thrifting with me? Let's go. This vase is a perfect example of look at the shape, not the color. If you're not a fan of the white, you could paint this so many different colors to match your style. Look at that stunning shape. I love the little ruffle at the top. Oh, beautiful. There's a lot of not so great stuff on this shelf, but hiding back here, look at the cute little rooster basket. It would look so cute styled on a kitchen counter. It's in perfect condition. It still has its eye. I love that little coxcomb. So cute. I've actually never seen a rooster before. I always see the chickens. These are some kind of plaster, but look at the detail on these candlesticks. Again, look at the shape, not the color. This faux gold tone cheapens them, but a flat black, a richer gold tone, so much potential. These are actually real brass, and look at how beautiful the detail on these is. Also a really great price point. When I saw a silver and gold ornament candle, I had a hunch this could be Pottery Barn, and sure enough, this is indeed unused Pottery Barn candles. I did a little Google image search. They're no longer sold. There should be a red one. From what I can see, the original price should have been between $40 and $50. So $4.99 per candle when they've never been touched. That's a pretty good deal. This painting is original and it's signed and it's super cute. I'm assuming it was done by a local artist. It is the perfect piece for spring. Don't sleep on getting your art at the thrift store. There's always so many opportunities for unique and affordable artwork. Look at these lanterns. They would be perfect for a porch or patio. They desperately need to be cleaned, but there is so much potential. I thought these little boxes were very cool. This one is definitely old. The label is missing inside. This one I'm not so excited about. It's definitely a reproduction, much newer, but the age on that larger one, it's a really good piece. Hello, giant marble rolling pin in perfect condition. I was curious where this is from. Apparently it's sold at Kroger, but it was in really great shape. And personally, I love a marble rolling pin for my baking. I don't think I would ever feel comfortable using these because they were so old, but look at how beautiful these wooden salt and pepper mills were. There were actually multiple vintage salt and pepper shaker sets here today that I just thought were so darling. Look at the little lemons. Side note, if you're starting to hear a weird little squeaky noise, it is my cat. She found me. And she is letting me know that it is time for pets, not time to talk about thrifting finds. This was kind of darling. It's not something I would put in my home, but I love the little fabric mat. Super, super cute. Something I would put in my home, look at this ceramic planter. I love the shape, nice and skinny and oblong. I think those are grapes. It definitely needs to be cleaned, but there is so much potential in this beautiful piece. And also, looking it over, there aren't any chips or scratches or cracks. It is in really, really great condition. These might possibly be the prettiest dinner plates I've ever seen. There were all different sizes. I think I saw some teacups on the other side. So beautiful. I loved this lemon platter. This says made in Italy on the back. It's definitely not very old, but it would be a perfect serving plate for summer. So much glassware. I thought this set was really pretty. I didn't do any research, so for all I know, it could have come from the Dollar Tree, but I loved that pattern. And for anyone keeping track, the Mikasa teacup sets are still there. This is funny because I donated this. It's from the Opal House line at Target. I got it like maybe 5 years ago. I feel like I only spent maybe $7 on it total and they're asking $4.99, which is crazy. I can't show you one-handed because I'm filming, but these little plates had a different little rider scene on each one. I can see them hanging vertically with little plate hooks. It would be so cute on a wall. I thrifted one of these a week ago. This is the middle size of that trio of ashtrays I thrifted. And I looked and looked and looked to see if the other sizes were there because I love the largest one, but unfortunately it was solo at the thrift store. Also, look at this giant crystal bowl. In my family, this would be the perfect bowl for dirt pudding. Do you know what that is? It's one of our favorite desserts. This little plate was super beautiful. I have a hunch this is depression glass, but I did not bother to do any research. This giant planter was a beautiful color, but it was definitely priced really high at $20. What do you think of this coffee table? It would need a piece of glass on the top, but it had great structure. I can see it styled on a covered patio. Don't forget to look at the lampshades. A giant silk, really heavy lampshade like this would run you at least $40 brand new. It was like a blush taupey color. It was in perfect condition and super, super affordable. Look at all the furniture at Salvation Army today. Tons of kitchen tables, so many different cabinets I want to show you. And side note, did you know that I am super passionate about refinishing wood furniture? I have so many tutorials on my website for pieces that I have thrifted or found on Facebook Marketplace. If you are looking to refinish a piece and don't know where to start, check out my blog. I will make sure to link it in the description. Look at these dressers with the mirrors, with the little legs. This one has the sweetest little decal. What stunning pieces. And spoiler alert, coming up soon in secondhand school, I'm going to be talking about how to get all those funky smells out of furniture, out of linens. I have a feeling that if I open these drawers, they would have some smells. So stay tuned to find out how I deodorize things. It's going to be a really fun lesson. These were both priced at $69.99. Not terrible. I feel like sometimes you can find better deals on Facebook Marketplace. We're at a thrift store, so I would hope the prices would be a little lower here, but it is what it is. This china cabinet was gorgeous. I love those skinny legs. What do we think of this chair? I don't love the orange, but I love that it's a corduroy fabric. I love the caning. Such great bones. Look at the detail on the arms. They just don't make furniture like this anymore. This executive desk had so much potential. There's leather inlays on the top. Lots of detail. The hardware was really cool, but look at all of that damage. It would definitely need a lot of work, and it's not necessarily something I would want to put the time into. Look at how beautiful this dollhouse is. And this one was priced way better than the one that we saw a couple weeks ago that was listed at $50. This is a dollhouse I would definitely want to play with. And side note, this is a brand new thrift store that I've never shared here on YouTube. This is called Thrift on Purpose. It's on Trindle Road in Mechanicsburg, and they have such a beautiful selection. I also love how organized they are. And every time I come in, they have a new display or some new concept that just makes it feel really clean, convenient, and organized. Have you ever thought about using an oil lamp as a flower base? I would remove the hurricane and the little insert, like the wick. The base is such a beautiful shape for flowers. I thought the detail on this little wash pitcher was beautiful. And look at that candy dish. Cut glass, super gorgeous. And you know how I just said there's always something new here? I've never seen them have all of this jewelry before. There's a whole jewelry section now, and there were some really cool pieces. I am definitely going to have to check out Thrift on Purpose more often because vintage jewelry is my BFF. Okay, I'm walking away now. I don't need any jewelry today. Look at this rug. It's not a very large size, but it is just beautiful. The color is perfect. It's in great condition. It doesn't smell. And the price was pretty fair at $19.99. It would be so great in a small kitchen or in a bathroom. Okay, this is one of those pieces that I was so stinking excited to show you. Not this one necessarily, but this one on top. This one doesn't have the sun damage, and look at how beautiful. The pleating, the little floral detail, and it's such a good size. Let me show you some other little displays that just make it feel almost like you're at a normal department store. I love these stands. Look at all of the beautiful dinnerware. I feel like this almost matches a gravy boat that I thrifted a couple weeks ago, but it's not quite the same. There's a Lennox set up here. Really classic, really elegant, and also really affordable. Okay, we have arrived at our final destination of the day. This crystal drum ice bucket was darling. I would definitely display this on a cocktail table for a Christmas party. Did you see my recent tutorial for how to lime wash terracotta? Look at your thrift stores for terracotta pots. In under 5 minutes, you can make them look like they've been sitting in the sun for 50 years, giving you those European terrace vibes that just make terracotta so gorgeous. We've reached our last find of the day. I got so excited when I saw this handmade pottery. I thought it was a butterbell, but unfortunately it's not. Either way, it's super beautiful, and I hope it goes to a good home. And speaking of homes, let's get to mine, and I will show you what I bought. I've literally been home 15 minutes. I immediately washed this planter and thought it would make a really, really great vessel for the most realistic faux hydrangeas I've ever seen. I mean, they're just stunning and they're super affordable. I'm obsessed with this planter. It's such a great piece for a dining table because it's slender, so you're not encroaching on people's dinner plates. Let's make a really easy centerpiece. Are you ready? How gorgeous. What did that take me, like 30 seconds? Elliot is barking outside. I'm obsessed. I just need to figure out where I'm gonna put this because it would look amazing in my office. It would look amazing on our sofa table, here on the dining room table. I'll figure it out. These were such a great find at $6.99 each. I still need to take the price tags off. I've washed them, but they're still kind of dirty. I need to get the glass clean. They are clipped in, so it won't be too much effort to take the glass out and like really clean it with some glass cleaner. I may end up painting these as well with Rust-Oleum like flat black because they are starting to rust a little bit. That would definitely help preserve their longevity. Such a great styling piece for outdoor entertaining. We have 2 lanterns on our front porch already, so these will definitely be going on our back patio. I will either get some solar candles or just battery operated ones. And keep in mind, if you find lanterns, you can take the glass out and paint them whatever color you want. So if black is not your style, you could go for like an aged brass. If you want to go for like a really fun pop of color, like a really like brilliant red or green, I mean, make it your own. But finding things at the thrift store is always going to be so much cheaper than buying them new. I have one more thing to show you. I can't wait to put this in my house. I am obsessed with this lampshade. There's probably some of you out there that will hate it. I just think it's so beautiful. I've never seen a lampshade this large before with such a beautiful fabric. I think it's gonna go in my office on the lamp that I have on like my console dresser buffet thing up there. It might be a little too big, but for $2.99, I could not leave this at the thrift store because someone else was going to grab it. I'm gonna let it air out in the sunshine. Good old sunshine can kill a whole bunch of stuff. It's dry, there's no mold. I just wanna make sure that like I'm airing it out to get out any kind of like weird smells. But I cannot wait to style this. I think it's gonna be so good. As long as it fits, it's gonna be so good. I am so happy that you came along thrifting with me today. I cannot wait to take you along next week. It's always such an adventure and you never know what you're gonna find. So far we haven't had a single week where it's been completely dead. We've always found at least one treasure. So go often, go as many places as you can, and happy hunting, Secondhand Squad.